Hi, this is Lynn from the X Life, and today we're going to be doing a clearing session on anxiety. So if you feel anxious right now, whether that be a panicky tightness in your chest or you feel nervous in your stomach, this is for you. Do this session to move some of that energy through the body. It's all about moving the energy through the body and alchemizing that energy. Now, anxiety is multi-layered. There's many reasons why you might be feeling anxious, and really on a long-term, if we look at this long-term, we might need to work together one-on-one, or you may need to go off and find someone one-on-one to work with to find out why you're anxious. But in the meantime, this will just help with that feeling. So create some space for yourself, go grab some water, drink some water before we get started, and make sure you have at least 20 minutes uninterrupted. I want you to make sure you do this from beginning to end. Do not stop this halfway through because you will stir things up, okay? We want to bring you back to peace. Okay, so let's move some of that energy. So I want you now, if you're ready, if you're not ready, go pause me and do what you need to do. Just take a moment of stillness. So just hand on your heart, just so that you can feel your body and get into the body. And just take a deep breath. And just let out a sigh. Take another deep breath. And let out a sigh. Take another deep breath. And let out a sigh. And as you let out a sigh, I want you to yawn. Even if you have to force it, yawn. So I want you to find the feeling in your body. So if you feel tight in the chest, you might like to close your eyes while you're doing this. If you feel tight in the chest, or you feel your throat closing up, or you feel nauseous, just go to that feeling. Just go to that feeling. So by that, just mean bring your awareness. Bring your awareness to that. We're not here to change it. We're just here to bring awareness to it. And just notice what that feels like. What are your senses telling you? Does that feeling look murky? Do you feel like you're being strangled? Do you feel like everything's tightening? Does it feel like butterflies? Or does it just feel like all murky, icky stuff? I want you just to trace your mind around it. So where does it finish? Where does it start? And just by bringing awareness to that, you'll see that it is a stuck energy. It's not flowing through you. So now as you just bring awareness to it, I want you to take a deep breath in and let out a yawn and a sigh, but yawning really wide. And as you're yawning, just imagine there's space happening around it. So if you're seeing all this yucky feeling in your stomach, just see around the area just filling up with that breath. And I want you to take 2 more yawns in your own time. Breathing in again, just noticing the edges, the feeling, the colors of that feeling in your body. And breathing out as a yawn. Now, if you're not sure where it is in the body and you just feel like the whole body, just see that, give it like a visual, whether it's electricity in your body or whatever it looks like. Just see that, and as you breathe in and yawn, you're just bringing space around the edges. We're just trying to like move it a little bit. So when you've taken those 3 breaths, I want you to start tapping. Actually, we're going to start tapping on the karate chop point. And just repeating after me, I feel really anxious right now. All this anxiety. I hate this feeling of anxiety. And if you feel really emotional about it, get into the emotion. Just say, I hate this feeling. I feel so whether it's sick or just, you can say, I just feel so anxious, whatever it is. My chest feels like it's closing over. And I hate it. I want you to get really frustrated with it. But even though I feel this way, I love and accept myself. Even though I feel so anxious right now, I love and accept myself. Now, I'll just point out this point in particular is really good when you're in fight or flight. It calms the place in the brain that's got you in fight or flight. So if you're out and about, like if you need to go out after this, you can just tap on this point. It's a really easy one to do because no one has to see. Just tap on that point and it'll start calming down the brain. Okay, so even though I feel so anxious right now and I feel sick or whatever it is, just say what is relevant to you. I completely love and accept myself. So we're going to start tapping on the head. I'm going to say whatever is coming up for me to say, but I want you to use your own words. Just replace what I'm saying with whatever's happening in your body. Say, I feel so, first thing that comes to mind. I hate this feeling. So we're going on the top of the eyebrows. If you haven't done tapping, sorry, I haven't gone through the points. Here on the corner of the eye. I hate this feeling. Get angry. This might be one you need to stand up and do if you need to just move that energy. I'm so sick of feeling this way. So we're going under the eye, just above the cheekbone, under the nose. I get so scared of this feeling under the lips because it takes over my body. And I hate feeling, so just wide palm all across the chest. I hate this feeling. If you need to cough, when you tap the chest, you might need to cough or something. You might need to burp. Just do that. Moving the energy. Maybe let's do some coughs here. We're going to force the energy out in that sense. I hate this feeling. Why do I have to feel this anxiety? Take a deep breath and yawn. The ribs, just under the boobs for girls. Why do I have to feel this? And just tapping here on your bra strap line or one palm under for a guy. I feel anxious because, and just want you to say what it is. You might have something happen, or you might have a stressful situation, or something you're nervous about. Say, I feel anxious because, and tapping here under the pinky, go like that. And even though I feel anxious, I love and accept myself. But I hate this feeling. I feel so anxious. Now I want you to just do a round where you say whatever comes to mind for you. Saying, I feel, and just keep tapping. Stand up and get into it. Maybe you want to stamp your feet. I feel, maybe I hate this anxiety. I want to live a normal life. Why can't I be normal? I can't say whatever it is, I can't do this if I feel anxious. So maybe it's like, I can't go on a date, or I can't do this test, or I can't get up on stage, whatever it is. And it's all because of this anxiety. I hate feeling this anxiety. Take a deep breath. And breathe out by yawning. Drop your shoulders, lean forward. And I feel this anxiety. say where it is, in your stomach, your chest, your throat. Even though I feel this anxiety, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel this anxiety, I'm trying to love and accept myself. Even though I feel this anxiety, and my whole body feels, say what it is, sick, tight, I'm on my way to loving and accepting myself. So once again, I want you to find it in your body. I feel it and I want you just to trace your mind around the edges. So if it's your stomach that feels sick, just trace your mind around that area. Or if it's your chest. I thought someone was coming in the door then. I'm like, no, I'm filming. Trace your mind around it. And now just see the edges of it. And I want you just to notice where it ends. Keep tapping. Where in your body do you not feel that? So if you're feeling sick in the stomach, can you see maybe a few inches away from your body where you can't feel anything? I want you to bring your attention to that area. If it's your throat, maybe there's a part above your throat that doesn't feel that feeling. Just notice. And take a deep breath and yawning. And see if you can just move that energy that you feel in your body. Just move it and see if you could create space around the edges. And if you're not sure what I mean, don't worry. Just trace your mind around it. We're just trying to like loosen it up a little. Keep tapping. Even though this feeling is in my body, it's welcome to stay. Maybe there's a reason I have it. Maybe it's trying to tell me something. And just ask it, just go, what do you want to tell me? See if anything comes to mind. Just say this out loud. My anxiety is telling me. See what it says. Doesn't matter if it's negative or positive, just what comes up. So if anything came up, like, just acknowledge that as you tap, just say it. And maybe you need to pause me for a second to address that by just going through whatever's coming up in your mind. Maybe it's told you you're not good enough, or maybe it's told you that this situation is wrong, or whatever. Just pay attention. And if you need to pause me to do your own tapping, you can do that. So take a deep breath. Open your mouth really wide, yawn. So maybe this anxiety is just fast energy that I don't know what to do with. Is there any way this anxiety is actually positive? So just think about that. Now, you all have different versions of anxiety, and you've probably experienced this. Sometimes anxiety can be excitement in some way. And I know maybe some of you are frustrated by that because you're like, no, it's not. But for me, for instance, when I travel, I get super anxious beforehand, and I'll feel sick. I'm running to the bathroom. I feel like I'm going to throw up. But really, there's no fear about the travel. It's all around the change of scenery and the whole situation. And I can tell then that it's just fast moving energy. It's like excitement that's just gone wrong in my body, so to speak. So when you feel like that, you can just see it. So if that's relevant to your anxiety, I want you just to do this. If you have a different type of anxiety, you can just pause me and do your own tapping for a moment, or take some deep breaths. But if it's fast moving energy, I want you just to close your eyes for a second, keep tapping on your chest or on your karate chop point, And just see energy coming from above, coming down your body. Actually, everyone can do this, even if it's not the relevant anxiety, because we're bringing light in. And I want you to see this light coming through your head and grounding you right down into the earth. So see the light moving through your head, down your arms, into your stomach, down into your hips, down your legs, right into the earth. And then bring that light up. You just see that light hooked in, so you're grounded. And seeing that light, that golden light, just bringing peace to your energy field. Slowing things down. So imagine that energy slowing down in your body. So if you feel like your stomach is doing flip-flops or you need to go to the toilet, then just imagine like all around your intestines that this light is there and it's just like slowing things down. So maybe you want to see fragment energy. Just imagine that energy going really crazy fragment, and then this golden light energy is just bringing it peace, like giving it like a warm hug, just slowing that energy down. And then anywhere you feel tight as well, just see that golden light coming into that area, filling your chest, filling your throat, filling the areas that feel anxious. Bring that light into the body and fill yourself up with it, and see the area that feels contracted. Just see that energy just opening up, that space opening up. And we ask the beings of the highest light and God source energy to come through and calm your nervous system down. We're calming the nervous system down now. Bringing a slower, more peaceful energy into the body. And just see that fast energy that's either tightening up your body or making you feel sick. Just see that energy slowing down in the body. And breathing in and yawning, tapping on your chest, just yawning. Even though I feel anxious, keep breathing really deeply. I love and accept myself. I know that I'm going to be okay. No matter what happens, I can handle this. I want you to think about what's your worst case scenario right now. So think about that for a second. And just see yourself in that situation, knowing that everything is okay no matter what. Your worst situation. I used to get super anxious before I went out on a date, and I thought, oh, I'm going to throw up. I'm going to throw up. Like I couldn't even be myself. And so I would visualize like myself throwing up, and then seeing myself and the person I'm with being okay with it. Like just being like, okay, like sometimes to see the worst case scenario, and you might like to do this in your own time as well, and be like, oh, I was okay. Oh, I had a panic attack. I got over it. You're not going to die. And then play with seeing yourself going into that situation and everything being okay as well. So play with both of those visions for a second. So just imagine being in that situation and your fear coming true, and see the truth that you will be guided out of it no matter what. That you're supported. And now see yourself in that situation and the desire that you want, the ideal situation is working out. Take a deep breath, yawning again. And as you're yawning, I want you to shake your arms. Oh, my legs have gone to sleep for a second. I want you to shake your arms, stand up if you have to, shake, 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 shake. We're moving this energy. This is the best thing you can do before a situation where you feel so anxious. I want you just to shake that energy. If you need to like pause me and go put on a really good song, you can do that as well and get that energy out. This is about just transmuting that energy. Shaking your arms, shaking your legs. You can lie on the floor and put your legs up in the air and shake them. I want you to do this for a few minutes. Shake, 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 shake. Try and do it as long as you can. And you can yawn while you do it. Ah. Jump up and down. Ah. Oh my gosh, my leg's gone to sleep. If you need to do that for longer, check in with yourself now. Check in. How are you feeling? Is it gone down even just a little? If you feel like 10% less anxiety. Okay? Do you need to move that energy? Do you need to get up? Do you need to scream? You can grab a pillow and scream into the pillow. Do you need to move and jump around and dance? Okay? Pause me now and do whatever you need to do, because I'm just going to close up. I'm going to put some positive affirmations in our system. This is really important that we do this step as well. I get the feeling back in my legs. So just tapping. So even though I feel anxious, I'll be okay. Even if this anxiety doesn't change, I know I'll be okay. Even though I hate this anxiety and I wish I didn't have it, I'm learning to love and accept myself anyway. I've been through this before. I'll be okay. And I'm choosing to see that this anxiety doesn't have to be something I fear. Maybe I can pay attention to this anxiety. Maybe there's a message in it. Or maybe it's a sign that I've got all this amazing energy coming through. And I've just got to open myself to receive it. I accept this beautiful energy. I accept change in my life. I accept all the things that I've been too scared to accept. And I love and accept myself. Even with this anxiety. Even though I don't know what to do right now. But I do. Because I'm here tapping. I allow this energy to move through me. And I know there's things I could do for support. I'm really back really wide. Oh. Oh. I'm allowing myself to slow down. I'm allowing myself to be okay no matter what. I know it's anxiety that I fear, but it doesn't have to be so bad. I allow myself to feel peace. I allow myself to feel peace. So breathing in and breathing out. Oh, sorry. Oh. I allow myself to feel peace. Breathing in really deeply through the nose and out through the nose. I allow my body to recalibrate. I allow myself to be supported. I allow peace. I welcome peace in. Oh, and yawning. So just check in again. How do you feel? Has anything moved? This isn't about like totally healing the anxiety. Some of you might feel much better. Some of you might feel no different, or you might just feel a little bit better. If you don't feel any different, keep moving. If you got to go out and do things, then like keep tapping on some points. Yawning will really help. Really, shaking your arms, doing some exercise, just breathing, just slowing yourself down. That's the best thing you can do, is slowing yourself down. You might like to just tap on your fingers like this. That actually works. Some acupressure points. You can like pull your fingers. These are things you can just do when you're out and about, pulling your fingers, and just reminding yourself that you are safe. Right? Remind yourself that you are safe. So you might like to keep going if you need to keep going. But yeah, this should help you a little bit. There's so many different techniques. I've gone through anxiety myself for a long time. There's lots of things that I use. But the best thing you can do is just move that energy through a process like this. If you'd love one-on-one support, if you'd like just a one-off session where we can go deeper into why you feel anxious and why it's coming up for you regularly, just reach out to me and we can organize that. Go through some of my other videos. They might be relevant to you. But hopefully you're feeling a little bit better. Keep shaking, keep moving, and just remember that everything's okay. You are safe and you're doing an amazing job. Lots of love to you. Bye.